the smartest financial dictator who bought the United States, John Morgan. One man, with a cigar and a pistol, stopped the collapse of America. Not a president, not Congress, a banker. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is official U.S. history. He was never elected, but everyone obeyed him. His name was John Pierpont Morgan. This is a film about how private capital subdued an entire country and why we're still living by his rules. The end of the 19th century. America is growing, but inside, there's chaos. The economy is overheated, inflation looms, poverty rises. The treasury is empty. The gold reserve is vanishing. By law, every dollar must be backed by gold, but the gold is disappearing. Less than $10 million remains. People panic. They rush to exchange dollars for metal. Default threatens. Politicians argue. The Senate is paralyzed. President Cleveland is powerless. Then, a banker walks into the White House. John Pierpont Morgan, a born financier, a Wall Street titan. His words are feared no less than the president's. He walks in with a solution. I'll give you gold, you give me bonds, no Congress. The deal is outside the law, but inside possibility. Within 48 hours, $65 million in gold is delivered to the Treasury. The dollar is saved. America stays afloat. But now the country is indebted to private capital. Morgan didn't just buy time. He bought influence. He became the architect of recovery. Banks listened only to him. Investors followed only his signals. Newspapers declared, America is saved. But in the back rooms, rage. Congress senses it's lost control. Hearings begin, but there's nothing to prove. He broke no laws. He simply acted faster than the law. The next 10 years, his era. He consolidates railroads, creates General Electric, builds U.S. Steel, the world's largest corporation. He doesn't sit in Parliament, but decides more than the Senate. He hates disorder, demands rhythm, structure, control. Money isn't the goal, it's a tool for stability. He builds a financial dictatorship. No flag, no army, no anthem, just order. 1907, a new crisis. The collapse of Knickerbocker Trust triggers a chain reaction. Banks fail, lines form, factories shut down, unemployment, hunger, panic. President Theodore Roosevelt is away. The state is in shock, but Morgan is there. He steps back in. He gathers bankers in his home, in the library, a cigar, a pistol on the table. He locks the doors. Either you unite and save the market, or you all fall. He calls them in one by one. Some he persuades, some he pressures. By sunrise, dozens of agreements are signed. By morning, the market stabilizes. No government, only Morgan's word. He gave no interviews, never smiled, suffered from rosacea, hid his face, worked like a machine, loathed weakness, despised chaos, noise, populism. To him, the economy was a living organism, and he, a surgeon. He didn't seek fame, he sought control. The panic of 1907 forces politicians to act. America realizes it can't rely on one man. In 1913, the Federal Reserve System is born, a central bank, a stabilizer, control. But even it is modeled after Morgan. Independence, centralization, swift intervention. His ideas, now U.S. policy. Morgan dies that same year, 1913. His legacy isn't money. His capital was the system. He had less than Rockefeller, but more power than the president. He didn't rule. He defined the rules of power. Central banking, bonds, emission, inflation. All key tools came from him. The 2008 crisis, a repeat of 1907. Banks saved again, with money. Only now, it's the Fed. But the spirit of the solution is pure Morgan, cold, calculated, fast. Was he a savior or a dictator? He didn't seize power. It was handed to him. He didn't threaten. He simply acted. He wasn't president, but decided how the nation lived. As long as we believe in money, we obey his rules. J.P. Morgan didn't disappear. He became the system.